Hello there. I get to share a couple of my favorite verses from the Come Follow Me study from the past week, Jacob 5 through 7. And I chose a couple of verses out of chapter 5, which is the allegory of the olive tree. And I haven't always understood this chapter, but I really got a lot out of it this last time and I wanted to share with you. I realized it was a story about journeys, about people taking journeys and finding themselves someplace where maybe they don't really want to be, taken out of a good spot and put into a bad spot. So if you want to read along, the verses are 21 through 22. I'm not sure if they're big enough here, but I'm just going to paraphrase anyway. I'm not going to read it directly. Basically, the Lord takes his very, very best olive branches, the ones that bear the best fruit, and he takes them out of the original tree and he goes to different parts of the vineyard, sometime very far away, and he grafts them into a tree that might be wild, that's not doing well, in the porous soil. And then he comes back later with his servant to see how these branches are doing. And he finds out that they're bearing lots of great fruit. And his servant asks him, he says, Lord, why did you take your very best branches, the ones that were bearing the good fruit, and put them in such poor soil and places that aren't so nice? And the Lord says, hey, don't counsel me. I know what I'm doing. And yes, I did purposely put them in the poorest soil. And I nurtured them and nourished them in my own way, in a way that I knew would grow and develop them so that they would bear the very best fruit. And that's what he does with us. A lot of times we find ourselves in difficult circumstances or maybe dealing with difficult people, afflictions, trials. But that's where we grow the best, and that's where we bear the best fruit. The Lord never promised to put us in tranquil places, in green pastures where everything goes well. He purposely puts us in poor soil and then works with us so that we can become the very best version of ourselves. That's what I loved about this week's study. There are several verses in the comments below if you'd like to pick one from, and they all come from this Come Follow Me study from the past week, or if you have one of your own, we would love to have you share your favorite verse and your thoughts about it and why you liked it, what came up for you. You can either use your own or pick one of the ones that are in the comments below, but we'd love to hear from you. We all need to talk to each other. We don't get to see each other. We don't get to sit in Sunday school class. So please do share. Thank you.